Hey, welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel and thank you for tuning in. Now, prior to Business Central, merging master records, for example, customers, vendors, or contacts, can be cumbersome and requires the developer to assist you in merging two records into one, especially when you have resources within your organization who are responsible of creating those records will at times have duplicates. An example of that where an existing customer may already exist, you have a resource that creates a brand new account can sometimes cause issues in the long run. This makes it difficult to maintain, manage, and report against. Well, in Business Central, you can now merge records for customers, vendors, and contacts. So stick around and I will show you how easy it is to accomplish this task by merging two records into one. All right, everyone, let's jump into the process of merging two records into one. So there's a built-in tool in Business Central that allows you to merge records. Now you can apply this both in customers, vendors, and contacts. There's a quote by an anonymous: "An original is worth more than a copy." So, especially when you have a master record that's been there way longer than the new one, and you want to merge the new record because someone may have applied transaction against into the original master records. So, for those who came back from Summit in Orlando, I'm sure you have a lot of connections, contacts, and some of you may have gained new customers. One of the pain points when you have multiple people entering records is that you'll have potential duplicates. To some degree, they may have a slight variance of that company name, but essentially the same record. With duplicate records, this can cause issues with proper analysis and reporting. So it is important that you have a clean record to maintain by removing, or in this case, merging records in Business Central. One of the most common asks in the early Dynamics Nav days is the ability to merge records. So let's take the most common duplicate records, customers in this case, and I will show you how to merge them. Please note, however, you must have the merge duplicates permission set to use this functionality, or you have admin rights or super to be able to perform this functionality. So let's make sure that we confirm that there is a make sure that you have permission set or permission to merge duplicates. So let's take, for example, customers. So I'm going to do is navigate to the customers in this case, and let's take a look at their duplicate records. So if you take a look at, I have Alpine Skis and I'll also have Alpine Ski House. So essentially they're the same customers. And notice one of the customer card already have transaction records, whereas Alpine Skies may or may not, right? So between the two, I know that one of them is going to be much longer based on either the customer number or maybe the posting customer ledger entries, whichever is the one that's the oldest. So in this case, what I'm going to do is merge these two customers together. So what I'm going to do is open up the original customer record, in this case, the Alpine Ski House. And you'll notice at the very top that there is a button here called Merge With. So what I'm going to do is click on Merge With, and it's going to give me a pop-up menu. So I'm going to make this a little bit larger so we can see a little bit more. And it's very, very simple. So once we choose this customer and merge it with another, or merge the other with this customer, you will have an option for fields that maybe you want to override from one of the records to the original record, to the master record. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose that vendor or customer that I just chose. In this case, it was the Alpine Skis, right? And notice one has a phone number, one doesn't. So when I'm going to choose that, and you'll see that it's going to pull all those information. So now basically what I'm saying is that here's my current record, and I'm going to merge it with this record. So I have a few options here with the fields. So you can see that you can override. So I can take the new customer number and override my current value or keep it. So I'll have an option to check the boxes. So for example, I don't want to override this. I want to keep the Alpine Ski House. I want to keep the address, and you notice that maybe the phone number is different. So maybe that's the only thing I want to carry over. Of course, they'll also carry over all the other records as well. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and check this phone number. And of course, there's other things you want to carry over as well. Maybe the number series or whatever that is, the customer name, right? You can also change by search names, whatever you want to override. So check those boxes. You can also take a look at the related tables. You'll see that it's going to look at the other tables like contact information as well. In this case, that's all I need. And what I'm going to do is click merge here. It's going to give you a warning to let you know, hey, you're going to merge two records and you cannot undo this step, right? So you want to make sure that you are for sure that you're taking one record and combining it to another. So in this case, I am pretty sure I want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and click yes. Depending on how many records or how much records are in there, it could take some time. But in this case, I didn't have so much with the Alpine skis that I had, so it was fairly quick. So now it's merged. So it's now merged. The C20 is merged to customer 40,000, which is the main record that I want to retain. So I'm going to go click OK. And notice I don't have the other account anymore. So what I'm going to do is navigate to this record, and now I have the information. I should have the phone number in there because we overrode that. So there it is. Here's the phone number that we overrode. And I'm not sure if we're going to see the number series here, but number series was one of them that I pulled over. So it is now merged. Now notice though, and keep in mind, is that it will override your customer picture. And I didn't notice that originally. So if you are maintaining customer picture, just make sure that you are aware of that. You may have to re-import it. So with that, it is very easy to merge records between customers, vendors, as well as contacts. So thank you for all those who are tuning in. And if you have any questions or comment, please don't hesitate to reach out, and be looking forward to collaborating with others as well. Thank you and take care, everyone.